Mm. Trying so hard to avoid the mouth. God. Hello, the big boy. Hello, everybody. Wyan, you didn't have to jump down. Hey, welcome back up. Hop up. Oh, he hit Axel with the tail.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh, and my volume is still on. Come on. Hop. Hop. Hey, Hara, can you follow that link I sent you? I want to see if it goes to the search I did. What?
I can try. Where'd you send it?
Greta.
Oh, here it is. Oh goddamn!
Come here.
Lingcod species profile.
Yes.
Yeah, it came to the search.
Come here, Greta. We're getting them used to staying up later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm extending their bedtime again. Because there's no reason for them to go to bed unless they want to. Although I think they might want to. Hello, Breen.
Well, I mean, as long as their kennels are open or wherever they sleep is open, they can get there whenever they want.
It's true, but that's not how I've done it. Like their entire lives, it's always been they go to bed, the door is shut for the night, they don't come back out, and then they come out in the morning. And so, Orion, come here, bud. And so right now we are close to midnight, and normally I only do that if they were stuck in the crate all day.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other reasons why I'm doing this is because I do stay at work a long time. And because their bedtime was always 9:30, if we didn't get home until 7, they'd only get 2 hours out of the crate, an hour in the morning, 3 hours out of the crate. It's no bueno. So this way now, I can keep them up as late as I want. I know I see the yawn. Hup. Come here. Say hi to everybody.
Oh, look at him.
You're being such a good boy. I know. I will say the cats, not as thrilled. Sinbad, he was right next to Sinbad, and Sinbad was like he was just like not okay. He hissed, didn't even make a noise, but that didn't matter. Orion didn't even look at him.
Aww.
Didn't care. But that didn't matter. And then Athena's bullying him too. Calliope bullies both of them.
Oh God.
But hello, everyone. We didn't get to stream last night, but we are tonight. And I can't stay on super late because I do have to wake up early because I have to be at work early in the morning.
Oh.
I'm getting picked up at 9:30.
Oh, it's not so bad.
So, but the thing is, I got to wake up early. So one, the dogs have time out of the crate because I've been working till like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Oh.
Nervous, where you been? Hello from the East Hotel viewing.
Are you in a hotel?
Like in China or East, like in New England? Oh, it's the washing machine. I had a very productive day. Like a very productive day.
Nice.
I cleaned one entire side of the bedroom.
Ooh.
Cleaned up all of the stuff, neatened it up, swept it. The only thing I didn't do was vacuum. And then Hotlanta. Oh.
Ooh.
So just East Coast. This is Atlanta. This is the closest I think you've been to my geographic location, Pluribus. I'm only 4 hours away. And because I discovered Penny has been exercising her anxiety rights again. I won't go into detail, but I was very annoyed. So I was like, that's it. So the bedroom had nothing to do with it, but I was like, might as well. So I started with the bedroom, and then I worked my way into the kitchen, cleaned up the whole kitchen, and I took apart the whole area she was in. And then I had a bunch of old stuff. I found new homes for all that stuff. I showed horror, but it's personal, so I can't show you guys.
It was cool stuff, though.
Yeah, it's really cool for me, for sure. And I think if I don't have any kids, I'm gonna give it to my niece or nephew that's born.
That's good.
What am I gonna do with it? And it's gonna be their last name.
Yeah,
it's not mine. So that's gonna be their grandpa. It just makes sense. But that's for a different time. I did find something that Starman got me the year that Brandon passed away.
Aww. Cute.
And I was, because it's the Golden Girls, and Brandon loved the Golden Girls. And at the time, I was able to go to the library more, so I was reading more physical books. And also, this is a card Starman gave me from his Magic the Gathering deck.
Nice.
I had no idea what it did. I just liked it because the cat was cute. Um, and but yeah, so it's been very productive. I cleaned up a lot of stuff, and then the microwave broke. So, and it was like smoke was coming out. You could smell burning plastic.
Oh no.
And so, just another thing to add on to the money Starson doesn't have. Ah! So, we now no longer have a microwave. So I have to now save up for that. The chairs are all broken. As a matter of fact, the chairs are so broken that so it doesn't bounce around, I need you guys to know I'm right now wearing high-heeled boots.
Oh god.
I am literally in high-heeled boots right now.
Oh.
So that way I can balance my legs, because my knees and thighs, I would get up and I was wobbling. Couldn't stand properly. Because you guys understand, so when you're short, so here's the chair, right? Here's the chair. Here's my butt, right? Now, you need to understand that when your legs don't meet the ground, the chair starts to tilt this way. And when the chair starts to tilt this way, all your pressure, all the weight of you starts pushing down onto your knees. So you're technically sitting at an angle. So even if the chair doesn't tilt, though, then that means what's happening is, see if I can actually do this. Instead of your legs sitting straight like this, your legs are sitting like that. So now, show us the boots. All right, let's see if I can actually do it. Hold on. Because there's zip-ups. So,
hot.
Can you see?
Oh, those are cute.
Didn't believe me. Ha Your pornies, yes. And so the thing is, that has been actually exacerbating my arthritis for the last like 4 years.
Yeah.
I've been living here since 2019. And every chair that I've had, with the exception of one, was like this. And so there are chairs I can get. They're going to cost me a pretty penny. And we're not talking like even $100. The most affordable one, and I'm still not quite confident in it, is $186. The one that she has is the one I really need. That's $650.
And honestly, it would still be too tall for her.
It is. I already know it is. So on top of that, I've got to buy an $80 stool.
As it is, yeah. I mean, it's...
Didn't you help me search the stool?
Yeah, I've showed you multiple stools that you could get. Honestly, my mother got a big and tall chair from Staples that's only like 100 and... Oh, maybe it was 260.
Oh, I've bought those. They don't last. Because you got to realize, you've seen how I'm shaped. Like, your legs are smaller than my legs.
Yeah.
My legs are where all my muscle is.
Of course, my legs are longer than yours, too.
They're very true. Very true. I think you've got like, what, 8 inches on me? Aren't you almost 6 feet?
I'm 5'7".
5'7", yeah. So you got almost 6 inches on me. I'm 5'2". And so, well, you ask Ark. Ark will confirm to all of you, he is the only person in this chat that has stood in front of me.
You know, he's the only person in the chat that's been in front of both of us.
So he can tell everybody how much taller you are to me.
Yeah.
Has to buy a stool for the chair. But Ark, am I wrong? I'm short as fuck.
You're even shorter than my mother.
I'm very short. The only people shorter than me are my boss and the waitress at my job. Mm-hmm. And my boss is Vietnamese. Of course she's shorter than me. What, Axel? And so, yes, 'tis true. I'm taller than Starson. I'm 5'7". Everyone's taller than Starson. Only the Asian countries are shorter than Starson. And a pygmy tribe somewhere out in the middle of the Amazon. That's it. And so the problem is, like, this chair is an IKEA chair. They're not known for the durability. And so, what, Axel? You can sit on the... What?
He doesn't care.
He was bad today. I didn't get art
Oh,
done because of him and a couple others. So bad. Mm, mm-mm.
this is what Vincent does.
I don't
Except
know
he
what
does it to
you
my
guys
mic.
hear. Yeah. I don't know what you can hear when he's doing that, but he's rubbing the microphone.
And now Vincent comes in and does that, and my mic starts going away.
Here, I know what you want. He loves Blistex. He
Well,
loves menthol.
sheep's 6 feet, so.
Starson is short, and Horror is normal height. Sheep surprised me with how normal his height was. I thought he would be taller. Yeah, but I mean, you gotta admit, Ark is pretty tall.
He is.
He's pretty tall.
Oh my God, that entire time I was in Orlando, I had Sheep, Shagsworth, and our friend Codenomics. All three of them just
Tower above you.
I actually felt like a short person for the first time in my life. Because everywhere I went, I had these three big guys with me. And I'm like, well, at least they're not going to lose them.
So, did I ever tell you how I got the first time in my life a fight or flight? Like, I was genuinely scared
No.
because these people came in and they were tall. It was so involuntary. They came into the mattress store, and these boys, two young black boys, literally, Horror, I had to go. Like, I had to, the back of my head met the back of my back. I was like, hi, welcome. How can I help you? And I got panicked.
Oh my God.
I felt the panic. And I was like, is this how the ants feel? Is this why the cat hisses when it... I got scared. I didn't like... I was so mad at myself because I'm like, why is you scared?
They're just tall.
They just tall. They aren't threatening. They were very polite young men, but it was just the fact that I'm like, like I felt so tiny. Whenever you feel tiny like that, it goes from being, that's what I realized, I'm too far. That's what it is. I'm like, why am I turning so far? I don't normally turn that far. It's so, you feel so tiny. I always been the one in my family 5'4". You're still taller than me, Annie.
But her sisters are all around 6 feet. Oh my
Oh, they
God.
must torture you.
Those are tall girls.
I'm between you all. I'm 5'4". Breen, I thought you were my height. Who is that? Who's my height?
Is that why dwarfs always put up a... Yes, that is part of why dwarves are always acting so tough, because they're just so busy feeling short.
Now you know why me, Martin Lawrence, and...
Hey, Joker.
Oh, God. You know why we do what we do. Oh, that's right. We're not linked, so I can't see who's on your side. Shit.
Oh, no, you're linked. It's that I was just talking to Rumble, so you couldn't see that one.
Oh, Rumble. Michelle is, but it was someone in my chat, Breen. I'm just trying to think who it is. Because I'll tell you what, Edie's a hell of a lot taller than me, too. And it's not Rachel. Rachel's taller than me. Stop Pink Dolphin Milk. Breen, it's you.
There you go.
No.
No,
You're
Michelle's
5'4".
5'2".
Michelle's 5'2". Yeah, she's a fellow hobbit.
You're 6'2" in heels. I mean, if you get me tall enough heels, I can be 6'2".
This is the most uncomfortable part is because my feet swelled from sitting in the chair for so long.
Yeah.
Like, so I went to my sister-in-law's birthday. We went to this restaurant. I think I told you guys about it. It was terrible. Like, the service was horrendous. They're right near my house, and they're one of these, like, so there's this lake not too far from my house, like 5-6 minute drive. And there's literally right across the street from each other 2 restaurants. And I've been to one of them before. And while it's a very typical small down country diner, it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the worst. It had decent food for what it was, and I could enjoy it. So the other one that has the convenience store in it was much more popular. Everyone likes it more, and it's open more. So I went in, considering my sister-in-law wanted it for her birthday, I went in with higher expectations because everyone's gone there and everyone likes it. And I hear about it all the time. It was a sucky suck that ever sucked the suck. Half the food on the menu was not available. I was literally, I want you to think about it, okay? Okay? A woman my size, get the fuck over here. A woman my size. This is how close the other tables were seated to us. This was it, okay? So that's the first issue. Food all over the floor. Flies were our dinner guests. And the waitress was like, we ain't got that. Can't have that. Okay. That was her personality. Now, granted, it was Labor Day weekend and it was busy. But I have been in Black Friday sales since 2006. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
You can at least smile. We had to rip a smile from her. She didn't bring us half the stuff we asked. Getting a refill, one fly, and these were big flies. Right in the head, right in the boobs. I was like, what's going on here? And there was nothing that wasn't fried there. Like everything was fried, but it wasn't even like, so at the restaurant I work at, we hand fry the stuff. We take it, we bread it, we lightly fry it. That's it. Nay, these are high processed, high salt, and deep fried. Okay? I was swollen for a week after that meal. My digestive needs have been fucked up ever since. Ever since I ate there, and I don't have the heart to tell my sister-in-law, but I have been more hungry since I ate there. Because as you guys know, highly processed foods fuck up your hunger cues. So I've had, you better come, Ark. And I can get some chicken. We make really good fucking chicken. And
I need to come visit just because I would like some good chicken. I just like good food, though.
I'm waiting. Speaking of good food, I made pan-seared catfish tonight.
Yum.
Hung catfish or swai, if you want the fancy term.
The one that makes people think they're not eating catfish.
And it's really good. And then I did mushroom and water chestnut egg fried rice. It had 2 types of enoki mushrooms. It had king mushrooms.
Yum.
It had shiitake mushrooms. And it had oyster mushrooms. And I seared them in a little bit of butter and sesame oil with nukmum and soy sauce. And that is all I used to season the rice. I did so good. My dinner was amazing. Very proud of it. It's the best chicken. It really is. It's the problem is, and this is where a lot of restaurants in our area, everyone else is like, they may have fried chicken, but they didn't make that chicken. They merely fried it. A lot of chicken tenders, a lot of frozen stuff that they'll add a sauce to. It's just not good. Most of the places are not handmade. You've got 1 or 2 that are, but overall, no. And so I'm very proud. Like whenever I greet customers, well, we're 98% scratch made. Our boss's recipes are emulated from a family recipe, blah blah blah. It's really good. But anyways, so I was very proud of myself. And what is this? Oh, it's Orion. Orion sludge. I could see it on the camera. But so it's just been a very up and down week. You put your foot in it. It was so good. Yes. Which is kind of funny you say that because mom kind of smells like feet. Tastes amazing. Smells terrible. Like, my ADHD is in overdrive right now. Question.
Yes.
When I say bergamot, do you think of old women?
No.
Apparently in Ireland, they do. Now, a lot of you were on my stream earlier today and heard Chaco say bergamot is an old lady scent. Well, I'm here to show you that not only have you probably smelled it, you do not associate with old ladies. If you've ever gone to Yankee Candle and gotten this scent, Midsummer Night, that black candle with the moon on the label that smells like the best smell a man ever smelled like, that is bergamot.
Sounds like a migraine to me.
Smells like sex to me. Like, I love it. It's one of my favorite scents. So you bet your ass the cologne that Starman wears has bergamot in it. I feel like it's, if water had a sexy smell, it'd be bergamot. That's
Yeah, you say bergamot, and I really do think migraine. So,
but that's because you can't go into those places.
No.
I'm too cheap to go to Yankee Candle, right?
I can't even walk down the laundry aisles.
She got them sensitive noses. I know I did too much today because, well, one, so Peachy had me yelling the other night on stream.
Yeah, I saw you guys were streaming for quite a while.
She had me go off about fan fiction.
Oh, yeah, that'll keep you.
Oh, Earl Grey, my mother's favorite drink. She loved Earl Grey tea.
I like chai.
Huh?
I like chai.
Chai's so good. I remember the day my mother and I tried chai. We were at it was a place called Such a Bagel in my hometown. And we saw this thing, chai tea. And my mom was like, let's try it. Wow. This is amazing. We loved it. We both had a cup. We've gone crazy. I went crazy for it ever since. Oh, bullshit. He did smell like that. Who did? My man, yes. He smells amazing. He smells like
my man better not smell like that. He'll get kicked out. The entire house. Me and my mother will both physically throw him from the home.
But you know what? I love like the rain scents, linen scents. Rose Starman smells amazing. My husband smells delightful, but that's because he's mine. I make sure he smells fine. But see, this is how I know the dogs are having a hard time adjusting. They're taking the chance to lay down with Starman in the bedroom.
Aww.
That's where they are. They could be anywhere else, but I hear them because my bedroom has a certain thud to it. And when they jump up, I can hear the thud from my bedroom and them jumping onto the bed. So it's really cute. Just saw a figure in the mirror. Oh, good. It's just a reflection of the TV on the.
It's almost as good as the other night.
Oh my God. Tell them.
We're sitting here after the show ended and we're talking for a few minutes, and she's like, do you see that in the mirror? And I'm like, yeah, the back of your head. And she's like, yeah, do you see that? Is it a cat? Where's that cat? And I'm like, no, it's the back of your head.
Right here, right? I'm gonna see if I can do it. Right? So I'm sitting here, and the way it is, right, over my shoulder, all I saw was black fur. And it was moving on its own. And I was just like, did you see that? Because I couldn't, my brain was not, it was so bad.
It was awful. It was like watching a dog see its own reflection in the mirror.
It was like, remember that night the radio started talking on phone?
Yes, I remember that one.
And so it's like, ever since then, I'm like, something listens to me in horror when we talk after the stream. Because we were sitting there, and I don't know if you guys remember, I used to have a little thing that shoots galaxies all around the room. Well, it has a Bluetooth speaker on it. Okay? And Horror and I were talking about, I would say emotional stuff. Okay?
Mothers.
And I swear to God, I heard something very akin to my mother's voice go, from the fucking radio. And I was like,
yeah, no, she freaked her out.
I have not turned it on since. How many months has it been? I have not turned it on since.
It's been a while.
I think that was May.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Shadow Borden. Me too.
Hey, Shadow.
Rain, water, linen, downy scents. I also love like sweet peony, lilacs, lilies. Very
Oh God, lilies are the worst. I can't even have lily flowers in my house.
My mom
They
hates my
smell like
Here
they
goes
smell
another
like
ghost story.
death.
Ark, you missed a ghost story. You missed some ghost stories. Because at the restaurant, there's supposedly a ghost upstairs
Oh yeah.
in the apartment. Because originally, my boss lived up there, and a friend of hers had to go up there. They heard noises. They were in the restaurant to do something. We were all at her lake house, and he went up to. He said, "Hello, is anyone up there?" And somebody answered back, "Hello." And so we went up there, and supposedly he saw a guy standing over there. Saw a dude, and then he was gone. All right, bring no ghost stories, animal stories, fine. Shoots galaxies, yes. It's antimatter. It's horror's concentrating. What does she see?
Someone's talking about sexual content in the Diary of Anne Frank.
That's a special kind of you need help. Like they're saying sexual content, or they're saying that there is sexual content?
They're saying there is sexual content in the Diary of Anne Frank.
I read the Diary of Anne Frank. I don't remember that. And I'll be honest with all of you. You know what? How about no?
Yeah, right?
No, Scott. Now that shows my age with that reference. I quote that movie so much. My brother worshipped those movies. Every time a new one came out, we had to see it. Now, you're not saying anything. Do you remember the movies that I'm talking about? Okay, good. Sup, gals? Hello, newly married man.
I thought that was this weekend.
Nope. It happened the other day.
Oh, congratulations.
But I got something cool to tell you guys about.
Yeah.
It's the first of many things to talk about. I've got to look it all over. But this one's particularly cool. And I'm going to start with what you're going to be looking at is not photoshopped in any way. This is a rock greenling. Okay? Now hold on, because I'm so proud of myself in this that I'm going to take you through a little fun thing. Okay? So hold on.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Right? This is what a rock greenling normally looks like. Not this. They are normally completely normal flesh, but how pretty are their fins and pattern?
Very pretty.
Like, so cool. But then you've got that one that came out all blue. How did that happen? Well, Starson had a bit of an epiphany. Oh, wow, this is all the shit I've been looking up.
Why were you looking up Chuck Berry?
Oh, because somebody on the, whatchamacallit, someone on the Discord didn't know when rock and roll was brought up. Was a whole thing. I had to drama screenshot my own drama screenshot Discord channel. Because this person's music teacher told them that rock and roll started in England. And I was like, hold the fuck up. That is verifiably incorrect. And I had to go look everything up. I was like, where did it start? Who originated it? Blah, 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 blah. And I screenshot everything. And they were like, huh. I made sure to let's see. There we go. So now I'm going to show you. Ate too many blue M&Ms. No. I'm going to show you this fish. Looks rather similar, doesn't it? This is a
Big.
lingcod. And lingcods do have blue flesh. And when I saw it, as soon as I saw that rock greenling's flesh, I was like, that looks almost identical to a lingcod. Like, almost identical. So I did a little search. This was all while you were at family dinner, by the way. And I did this search right here. This was in a 10-second span of finding out about that fish. Can lingcod mate with rock greenling? They come from the same area. They are in the same species. So what that is a rock greenling and lingcod hybrid. Because lingcod, while called cods, are not cods. They are greenlings.
Very cool.
And I'm sitting there at dinner. So this is what was funny. I'm sitting there at dinner and I said to Starman, and I'm like, I had a Tiffany. And in 2 seconds, I figured this out. I was like, look, I was right. Praise me for my brain. And I got so excited. And she is concentrating hard on what is being said.
No, I'm listening.
Is it bothering you that much what they said?
I had to read further to find out what was going on. Apparently, there are three different versions of Anne Frank's diary. But yes, it was kind of bothering me.
I was just checking another thing where I got messages from somebody. And, but yeah. Whatchamacalls it?
Apparently, Choco Hooligan wants you to know she's petty.
She been petty.
Yeah.
I thought you guys all want to hear this. I was challenged. Well, I wasn't personally challenged, but I saw someone that I'm friends with share this thing. You've been kidnapped. Your kidnappers allow you to post on social media to pretend everything is all right. What would you post that would alarm your followers without the kidnappers knowing you asking for help? So, who wants to guess what I wrote?
I'm going to guess that you're going to do fan art.
Just ordered ghost pepper wings and a huge pile of spicy marinara pasta. Celebrating getting rid of all these fucking animals in the house. So done with them all. And one of my, this girl is ride or die for my tweets. Paige Ashley said, it worked. I read your tweet before reading the image below and I was like, oh my God, Star Sun's account has been hacked or something.
Yeah.
It's true, Annie, although they do come in that area. Why was this a good idea? What was a good idea? Oh, you staying up late. I know. So I told her she wouldn't stay up late because right now where she is, it's like 4 a.m.
That explains why she's petty. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Because I was like, you ain't going to stay awake. You're just going to go sleep. You like your sleepy time.
On the plus side, you've now proven that you can stay awake. You can go to sleep.
Yeah, congrats. Go ahead. Bye. Get your sleep, woman. You don't work for the buck anymore. But so tired, Derpy darling. She's very tired. Which is why sure. I don't know why she's doing this. But
petty, that's why.
You know, you're right. You know what? It's 5 a.m. Yo, you wake up in an hour anyway, Choco. I mean, I'm going to go to bed and what, by 1? No, I don't know. We're gonna see how the night goes, but I can't stay up too late because
she's got to get up.
Right, I have to get up early. But yeah, I'm going back to bed. You woke up just long enough to say your shit. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bye, Choco.
I can resonate with that. Sounds like shit I'd pull. Actually, no, it sounds like shit I have pulled. I've literally set an alarm to wake up to call someone to tell them, ha, fuck you, and go back to sleep.
It is the Stars on Sleepy Time ASMR. Jay, do you want to get kicked out? Just
Oh
on the
no.
just oof.
I guess because I'm always up late, I have plenty of people who put me on as ASMR to help them go to sleep. That or I'm just really boring.
I don't know if I told you this the other day. There's this Japanese creator that I watch. She's kind of funny. She says a lot of smart ass things and she cooks. And the other day I clicked on her video and I think it was for like a cheesecake and I hear, come with me. I'm going to make a cheesecake. And I went, ah! And I just like, I literally threw the phone. I was like, ah! And I got right off of that video. I was done. Nope. Bye. No, not happening. I don't understand. I don't understand ASMR. I can stand military officer. Listen, that's all you. But you guys can't keep talking about sleep like this because then I'm going to start to go to sleep now. I don't want to do that.
I already had a cup of coffee. I can't help her.
I had my coffee earlier today when I was streaming earlier today. So, not boring, Amarati. You have a call. She's got a great voice.
Thank you.
I just personally, I can't do the traditional ASMR. Animal noises, like listening to when I have the Dagoos, them run on the wheel, them go to each other, super cute. Love it. Listening to the cats snore, the kittens make noises, the dogs snore. But anything else?
I can do some of it and I can't do others of it, but I don't really have a tendency to want to watch it. I don't think I react to it the way the people who normally react to it.
The way everyone acts, it's like, oh, it's so nice. Oh, I get chills. I said it to my mother-in-law once, I just want to punch babies. Like, it makes me so mad. Like, it's, ugh.
Do you have a problem? But you also have a problem with the sound of people chewing, right?
I have all right, so yes and no. So I'm not as severe as Michelle, but I hate and the problem with it is not I'm dry. It's not even the sound, okay? It's not even the sound. It is that I know those wet sounds indicate spit. And that's where my brain goes. Like, I don't like spit. I don't like nether region excrements of any kind from any activity, whether they be pleasurable or otherwise. I don't need none of that stuff. And so the problem with it is when I hear certain noises, it's not so much the noise itself. It's that when I think of I think of old ladies with crusty food stuck in their jowls. I think of gross old food stuck between teeth, thrush, and just and I want you to understand that's what happens in like 0.002 seconds. Like, see, Breen is my soul sister. She understands. Mouth flappers, and the thing is, again, it is not necessarily the sound of mouth flapping because when a puppy does it, adorable. When a kitten does it, adorable. When a dolphin does it, say it with me, adorable. Even if a baby does it, not quite as gross. But when an adult does it, when a child above the age of 6 months does it. So that's why it's not the sound, it's the implication of what is making the sound. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. It's a little crazy, but it makes sense.
Now, the noises that drive me nuts are like nails on a chalkboard.
I hate that.
Ooh, the sound of a spoon hitting your teeth.
Sheep did the sound of a fork dragging against his plate earlier tonight. It wasn't on purpose, but it just happens sometimes. Even he flinched.
And see, some of those, like, I don't know what it is. I get an itch right around here on the inside. And so then I gotta be like, and so PTSD, right? And I don't know from what. Because it's not like anything like that happened. All right, so you know the fabric inside of slippers. Usually those character slippers. And everyone else loves that fabric. I loathe that fabric.
You mean the sheep shearling like fabric?
No. I hold on, I gotta think of it. It's kind of like felt, but not.
Ugh, I hate felt.
Super fine felt. It's always put inside slippers, like cheap slippers, but that look like something. So usually like character slippers. The inside of my husband's Hobbit feet slippers have this fabric.
Yeah, I don't like any fabric that I touch and I can feel it like catching on my fingers.
Right.
I hate that so
Not
much.
like you can feel the ridges. The ridges are fine.
Ridges are different.
But if I can feel like I rub and catch it.
It's like there's little hooks in it that scratch. I hate that.
Why are we doing this to ourselves?
I don't know. We can talk about my silk pillowcase, which is really nice and smooth and comfortable, and I love it.
That catches my skin. Silk.
Really? This is a really nice mulberry silk that just glides really nice and smooth. I love it. It's a great pillowcase.
Sateen finish is my favorite. Sateen is amazing. It's not fleece, although fleece, wool, and not wool. What are different fabrics that are on pajamas?
Cotton.
Trying to think of the name of it. It's not wool, not fleece.
Do.
Who's gonna Google it?
That's what I'm doing.
Now I'm sitting here trying to figure it out.
Jersey?
No. Huh?
Jersey?
No, Jersey's smooth. I like Jersey.
I like Jersey, yeah.
This is a thick fabric.
I don't know, but looking at this fabric store, they got some pretty fabric.
Flannel!
Well, we already said flannel.
No, we didn't. We didn't say.
Oh, we said fleece. Yeah, flannel can be nice depending on what it's in. I don't like it in pajamas.
Old flannel that has been worked in and is smooth and buttery, I can at least touch. Don't get me flannel pajamas. Do not get me flannel sheets. Also, fun fact. Hold on. Putting on my mattress crown right now. Flannel is terrible to sleep in. It is horrible for you unless you live in a climate that is exceedingly cold. Like we're talking, you could get frostbite in your sleep. You should not be sleeping in flannel. Here's why. It does not breathe in any way, so it holds things in. It does not absorb properly because it's too tightly woven. So your bacteria, your dead skin, your oils all sit on top and rub back into your skin, which causes actually more breakouts, more oil issues, the whole shebang. Don't use flannel when you sleep. Technically, you're supposed to be sleeping completely naked, and you're supposed to use 400 to 600 thread count, and you're supposed to use as natural a fiber as possible. So Pima or Supima, anything cotton, and sateen finish because it's gentle on your skin.
Just gonna toss that aside now.
Yeah, take it off. You can take the girl out of the mattress store. You can't take the mattress store out of the girl. And TMI, sorry, but I sleep naked. Hey, guess what?
So do I.
And I've been sleeping naked since I was 11 years old. I hated pajamas. They freaked me out because I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be tangled.
Yep.
And I would get a panic attack because you have to realize something. I had 3 feet of hair. So I would wake up with my hair wrapped around my throat and my arms stuck. Everything.
I don't remember. Well, no, I couldn't have had. I didn't have that much hair when I was young because I did something stupid. We had one of those bathtub spas that you would put on the tub and it would circulate the water.
Yep.
And in my wisdom, I had a sore neck. In my wisdom, I put my head and my long ass hair on the same end of the tub as that thing. And it was only because my mother heard me screaming that she ran in and unplugged it and then used the scissors to cut my head off of it. But I am still alive.
How much hair did you lose?
I don't remember, honestly, but my hair was pretty long beforehand. But I had, you remember that shaved duck butt cut back in the 80s? I had that afterwards.
And it wasn't even on purpose.
No, well, I mean, it was because my mom took me to the stylist to fix my hair. When we get into the garage, and I get my pictures back, I'll show the little me pictures.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, horror, I got my hair stuck in a treadmill once. I was a wee little 14-year-old. Picture it, Rhode Island, 2001.
I know, I feel old.
A young woman, a young maiden, is at a weight loss facility when she did not need to lose weight. And she was on the treadmill. But this young fair maiden with hair of 3 feet and t-shirt of sagginess also greatly enjoyed fucking around with the treadmill. And she saw the giant emblem on the front and liked to jump and put her feet on the side of said treadmill and tap the large emblem with her toe. And one day, it was not quite quick enough. And her toe did not tap the emblem. Nay, her toe caught on the tread.
Oh.
And said treadmill was against a wall. So she hit said wall. And then said hair of 3 feet and said shirt of sag got stuck in the tread. And she tried her hardest to raise her head, but every lift resulted in a smack. And so
You were so lucky people weren't videotaping back in those days.
the problem is, in this weight loss facility, everyone was wearing headphones. So her screams of pain went unnoticed. And her thrashing and head banging was ignored. And this was what it sounded like. Were it not for said security system, hair might have been lost that day.
Oh my god.
It was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
I'm sure, yeah.
I might have to go back and clip this. I'm proud of that. I didn't even intend to do all that, but shit. I have some amazing stories from my year of turning 14 years old. That year, I set my grandma's kitchen on fire. That year, I got hit on by the 25-year-old. That year, I got stuck in the treadmill. It just was a beautiful year. It was. You're right. That is my fairy fat mother voice. And the trees result in what you see. You bitch.
I mean, is he wrong?
It's not wrong. Oh my god. And so that is unseen. And I wish I had the video of it. That is one of many reasons why I don't have 3 feet of hair today. Because after that, I got terrified of anything my hair could get stuck in. And I went on a roller coaster. A wooden roller coaster. And this wooden roller coaster, I was taller than. It went through the mountains of Connecticut. And at the time, I was terrified. So I forget what I did. But fun fact, right? So terrified of my hair getting caught on something while I went through the mountain, I think I put it up in a bun. It was raining that day. Okay? I was in flip-flops. It was my birthday. As I'm leaving this roller coaster, my flip-flop slides on the wood, on the ramp, and I landed smack dab on my knee. And I cracked a piece of the cap off.
Oh, ow.
And that's what started my knee problems.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why I think it was karma? Because I told my job that I had a medical emergency and I could not come to work. And then I actually got a medical emergency and couldn't work for 2 more days. And then when I further damaged my knees and got the arthritis, guess what kind of footwear I was wearing? Bitch. So again, Ark can confirm. You'll randomly hear in the kitchen, bitch, skank, you slut. That's me talking to me. Because I've hit something, or I'm doing the dishes and I go, you fucking whore, don't you do it. Might fall, something might drop, or if I've got my sponge, I'm trying to keep the sponge on the edge. So I'm very particular about how I do dishes. I follow the legal guidelines, but I also have a little system. So I'll put it on the edge of the sink, flip-flop. Just I think a lot of people do. Like, and then you'll hear me on one side go, bitch. And then the other side, my boss will go, steak slut whore. And I'm like, I didn't bring professionalism to the kitchen. I'm going to tell you that, right? I'm professional in every other setting, but like back room, I'm never professional. I have a washing system. And Ark, do you fuck with my washing system? I'm ridiculous. Ignore all this. This is different. This is creativity. That is cleanliness. I'm on the edge. Go to bed! Mother is my go-to word for... You know what? If you're going to be awake, go clip. Go clip my damn story, bitch. This hoe. This hoe. Can't put down the technology long enough to go bed. That's right, you don't. No one stops me. I would yell. I was drawing that. I gotcha. Go to bed. That is like the tone I use with my nieces and nephews. When like I'll be in the living room and I'll hear the I'll hear the fucking around. Go to bed. Any hoodly. So, otherwise, how are you, my darling?
Oh, I'm all right after the stuff last night.
Mm.
Um, that was fun.
It was a
Uh,
blast. Literally.
from the ass, yeah. Uh, yeah, lots of that. This is how my wife is about loading the dishwasher too. Yeah, yeah. There's a reason I just let sheep do the dishes. I hate dishes.
You're one of those people.
I am totally one of those people.
Oh, that's
Well, there's a reason I hate dishes. I hate dishes partly because I hate dishes, and the other reason I hate dishes is because it tears up my skin, and it doesn't matter what I do. I don't care if I wear gloves. I don't care what soap I use. It tears up my skin.
I wear the gloves and I use super hot water.
Yeah,
And that's why my nails are brittle, but I don't care.
I can't do the hot water because even in the gloves, I mean, I would have to get like freaking outdoor insulated gloves to be able to put my hands in hot water, because otherwise what happens is I put my hands in the hot water, my hands get hot, and then not only do they get hot, but they like pulse with the heat. Like I can feel my heart beating through my hands when they get hot like that, and I can't do it. It hurts too fucking much. So it's just better to let him do them, and I just cook amazing meals so he continues to wash the dishes. So
145 degrees, as a matter of fact, Arc. Honest Tom and I tempt it. She is pretty and petty. By the way, if you hear whirring in the background, guys, I'm sorry. I'm washing clothes.
Ooh, clothes.
Well, clothes and towels, because in the morning I like to take a shower. There's a lion!
There is, and he's bringing water. Thank you, honey.
Oh, so yesterday, you all, I like the bottle. That's a pretty bottle. Good choice. I allow this water.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. It's Oracle NetSuite. I don't know where it came from. It came from my counter cabinet, and it holds water, so it works.
See, I like cooler showers, but when I'm gonna wash dishes, I want it hot. Do you guys know why the water should be hot? It's a Luigi. It's just not doing it. He's trying so hard. Somehow that looks like so cute. She's just like, it cleans easier, but also because you use hot water, sterilization has to be 100.
You need to move so it's not.
Look down. Move his head down. Yeah. Well, shit.
Come forward.
Come hither. Aww. Smile.
Smile.
Goofball. Ew, get a room.
We have one. It's right over there.
All right. Well, now you know what they're gonna go do. They're gonna go cosplay that Mario Luigi porn.
I don't think he's into incest porn.
Did you notice that? Who's gonna play Bowser?
Thanks, Professor Savage Dad. Yeah, we're told we're adorable all the time. When we went to Orlando, we went to Culture Casino, and a bunch of other guys were having a stream, and they invited Shags, and we all kind of tagged along, and we sat in the living room while they were doing the stream, and we had just the night before to get to Orlando. We flew from here to Seattle, and then we took the overnight flight from Seattle to Orlando, and I don't sleep on a plane.
Oh, I can.
I can't. And so we got there, we got picked up from the airport by Shags and Codenomics. Oh my God, the breakfast place. That's another story. I'm going to have to tell you that one. But first I'm going to finish this one. So we got to the Airbnb. We got some food at the Airbnb. Then we went to the the thing. And by that time, I'd been up for over 24 hours. He'd been up for over 24 hours. We were exhausted. We sat down on the couch, and while they were doing the podcast, we both kind of fell asleep on the couch with him leaning into me. And so now every time Culture sees us, he has to tell us about how his wife is always talking about how adorable we are.
That's so cute. I will say a lot of folks, I think it's just because StarMorata and I have been together so long. Our friend group, not a lot of folks have stayed together. So we always get like, oh, you guys are so cute. And, oh, I love that. Ow, my fucking legs. Ugh. I'm getting there, guys. So, restaurant story, please.
Oh, yes. So we landed, and first thing we want to get some food. We go to a Waffle House. When you go to a Waffle House, what do you think of?
Dinner and a show.
Okay.
You're gonna get a fight. You're gonna get dinner. You might get a new pet. Who knows?
So we're walking into the Waffle House, and on the door of the Waffle House, they're out of eggs and they're out of potatoes. And we're like, the hell are we going to eat here? No, because there's typically eggs in a waffle.
No, they always use a mix.
Oh, well.
It's a water powder mix, I think.
Yeah, well, we looked at the door and we're like, well, what are we going to eat? So we turn around and left. As we're walking back to the car, this man, whom I can only assume had been on some form of chemical help,
alteration,
was stopped us and was like, he said something, and it I can't. There's no way that I can imitate what he said. It sounded something like, "Are you guys looking for a place to eat?" But I had to assume a lot of the words in that sentence. And then he proceeded to give us the directions to a place called Dixie Bells. And the direction. Thankfully, he was pointing, because again, it was something like that. And I'm like,
because he assumes you know where you are.
Well, no, I mean, I think he assumed he was speaking English. I don't know what language he was really talking, because I couldn't tell. So we get in the truck. I mean, I think the word left was in there somewhere, but I'm not positive. But we get in the truck and we try to follow these directions, or at least what we thought were the directions. And we're driving and we don't see any place. We thought we followed the directions, but we don't see any place. But we do find another place that does have the word Bell in it. So we're like, okay, well, maybe this is the place. So we get in the car, or we get out of the car, and we proceed to have just the most lovely breakfast at this cute little diner in the middle of Florida with, I had sausage and bacon, or biscuits and gravy. That's what I'm thinking of. Biscuits and gravy, and then there was sausage and eggs and the whole southern layout. We get out of the car, or we finish eating, we leave, we get back in the truck, we're driving down the road, and we pass a place with the name he told us. And the place was run down, closed, and we're all just looking at each other like, fuck, a ghost gave us directions to a closed place.
Oh my God.
But we still felt a good breakfast.
Makes you wonder how long he'd been out in them streets.
Right?
The last time we had a car, they were open. Granted, it was 1982, but
Joker, you're not wrong. He did sound like the crazy guy from Waterboy.
See, when I think of that, I think of Blazing Saddles. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh God, my husband shared a thing today, and it shows the clip. Oh boys, look what I have here. Where are all the white women at? It said if it was today, it showed like 20 pictures of videos of people on TikTok going, oh, this is what the black man does to the black woman. And I was I lost it. I was done.
You.
Perhaps it was the drug shack. Maybe if you're going to a Waffle House, he very rightfully assumed you were looking for drugs.
He may not have been wrong. I mean,
and by the tone of his voice, he was advertising the quality of drug.
Oh yeah, no, he was definitely not connected to this plane, except for maybe physically. His brain was gone. So were his teeth, actually. But
well, that's just a typical Florida man. What my mama said. Oh, excuse me while I whip this out. I love that damn movie.
That's a great movie.
See, we're not talking about animals at all this stream. We're bad. Well,
wait, we talked about the fish.
We talked about the fish. We did.
And you did show off Orion.
Yeah, that's right. People are in now. Orion! I might put them to bed in a minute. Take me a little longer because I'm in heels, but I'm like, Orion, Greta, come here. Come here, baby boy. Hop. Hop. I know you're so tired. Mommy's trying to wear you out on purpose. Hop up. Come on. He's so tired he doesn't want to jump up anymore. Come on.
It's like, no, I'm done. Thanks, Mom.
He really is. Look, he's like so. He's so good. Hey, hey.
You got that big boy.
Watch this. Ready? Let me see if I can get his face. Orion.
Oh.
You want to go to bed? You do. Show me.
Fucking Axel there in the background.
He wishes to go to bed. Greta. See this? She's harder to get in. Come here. Hop up. Hey, hop up. Come here.
Oh.
Just a baby girl. Oh, just a baby girl. You my baby girl? Hey, over here.
Greta. She looks like she's in trouble.
This is her permanent look, I swear to God. Greta, do you want to go to bed? Do you? Show me.
Oh.
And this is 50 pounds. And here's the funniest part. When we take them on vacation with us, I've got to lie and say Orion's 50 pounds. And she's 25.
They believe that?
That's what I was told to say. I said, he is definitely not 50. He goes, is your dog 50 pounds? I said, he's not. Is he 50 pounds? Yes. Yes, he is. They were like, as long as you don't take him out of the car until you're at your cabin, we should be okay. You got it. Because it's what I'm going to have to do. You want to go to bed? Are you enjoying laying down with Daddy? They've been laying, in case you guys don't realize it, they've been laying on my bed with Starman. Oh, someone's fighting.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Someone is getting very mad.
As long as it's not Orion.
Oh, I'm so tall right now. Oh, no.
Woman, open the fucking crate already. I'm sick of being your entertainment. Get a real job. Hi, Rudy. Speaking of doggies. Oh, hi, Rudy.
Who's fighting?
Oh. What? What's the matter, Root? No. I don't want kisses. Uh-oh. I think she's mad at them. Well, Rudy. That's the microphone. No, that's my face. We're good, thanks. Greta's your favorite? Yeah. Greta's a cutie. And this is Rudy. Hey, man. He's silly. Really? Still the microphone. Star sense of language is verbal violence. You're not wrong. Pitties are cute. El perro?
That's enough out of all of you. God almighty. Hendrix dared to be on top of the fridge when Calliope was up there.
Oh no.
And so all Hendrix did was look at her, and she flipped shit. She lost it. God almighty. I lack it a pity. Star Sun's love language is verbal violence. Hey, listen. They put Maddie back in his crate. Listen. He sleeps so soundly, we had to stop crate training him a long time ago. It wasn't worth the extra effort. Let's see what you say. Open the fucking crate already. I'm sick of being here and get a real job. Limpet mode activated. No, Orion usually is all up in my ass, but it's almost 1 a.m. and Orion loves to sleep.
Stop that.
So, oh God. These make it comfortable, but I might take them off.
Just getting too swollen?
No, it decreases the swelling. It's just it hurts to walk in them. And I have been on my... I was on my feet too long today, doing all the cleaning.
Yeah.
And I cooked my meal, and I didn't sit. So for like a solid 40 minutes, I stood with no sneakers and cooked. So it's great. My knees fucking hurt.
Yeah, you need some good slippers that have some support.
Yeah, I kind of do, but the thing is I used to go barefoot all the time and I had no problem. So I'm trying to push myself back into going barefoot, which is another reason why it's so annoying that I am in these shoes.
You see, I love to be barefoot, but because I've gone barefoot for too long, I have to wear the shoes.
I just need to keep losing that weight. I feel my 3X clothes already getting a little loose on me, a little bit.
Nice.
And the thing is, though, my weight is now not changing. So I keep losing fat, but I'm not changing too much in the weight. So that's annoying.
No, but I mean, as long as you're showing.
I mean, I feel like I'm showing, although I will say it's close to Shark Week. So right now, the only thing I'm showing is.
Yeah. I'm on the other end. I'm at the part where I just came off of Shark Week, and so my weight is at its highest.
See, mine goes up right around that time, and then it drops during it. So we'll see that.
Right after mine, I'm at my highest, and then right before and during, I'm at my lowest.
It's so bad. Choco walking around barefoot all the time. That used to be me, Choco. When I was your age, I walked around barefoot all the time. Like,
Same.
My shoes of choice were flats. I only wore sneakers when I had to work. But I only, like, when I would go around public, I had these little slide-on flats with an elastic back, or I just sat barefoot all the time.
No, I was either in sneakers or I was barefoot. Because I used to run around barefoot so much, I've actually stepped on 2 bees.
Yeah, I wouldn't go barefoot outside because I don't trust nature.
I see. I love to be barefoot. I love to run around in the grass barefoot. I loved it, and
I love it too. I just don't trust nature.
No, well, despite stepping on 2 bees, I would still run around barefoot, except for the fact there's a bunch of dog crap in my backyard.
See, flippy floppies are why I wibbly wobbly, so no. No, barefoot. Oh.
Oh, haha. Oh, okay.
See, I'm contemplating trying to get one of the boys. The problem is their crate door now is different.
Mm-hmm.
Before it was an easy open and close and it was at my eye level. This time it is a lever one. So you have to lift it up to lock back in place, which is great if you have an escape artist. Not so great if you're trying to quickly get one cat in and out. So it's a little more annoying to finagle. And also it's on floor level. So I have to bend down.
That's no fun.
It's a whole thing. The kittens had spent their whole entire lives up until now climbing us to get into their crate to eat food. So let me tell you something. The first 2 days, they were on the floor. They didn't understand where to go. So they kept climbing us and climbing up higher onto stuff. And then we're like, now what? And speaking of the kittens, we took them for their first dry run yesterday out in the crate.
Ooh.
So I think I sent. Let me see. Let me get
You
it.
sent me pictures.
Oh, I have it up here. Okay, I know where I have it. Okay, good. So I have it. It's right here. Yep. So as you see, the babies did so good. Look at these three little troublemakers. There was no bad noises. They did great inside of PetSmart. I took
Nice.
them to see my dad, and they did great with that. It was just overall wonderful. I can't believe how tired I'm getting all of a sudden. Oh, and he's making me more tired. Look at that boy.
This is just him.
He looks so peaceful.
Really? He looks worried to me. He always looks worried to me.
I can't see his eyes, so right now he's just looking at you in the most happy face. Okay, yeah, from that angle, it's a little more worried. It's the concerned face.
You are such a silly dog.
Ugh. Also, these are non-breathable shoes. They're fall shoes.
Oh.
Ugh. Oh yeah, my ankle swelling's definitely gone down now.
That's good.
Yeah, they're really cute boots.
They're cute.
I love them. I used to be able to wear boots twice this height.
I've never been able to wear heels. My ankles are too fucky.
Well, at least they're getting orgasms. It just hurts, you know. But I figure we're not going to stay on too long because I think you're just as tired as I am. You sound it.
I am tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. No, wait. I know why I'm so tired.
I do too. I know several reasons why you're so tired. Or I have a feeling I know why you're so tired. I'm tired because there's been a lot of like emotional ups and downs. We're still waiting on finding out the house. There's stuff going on at my Is this? Yeah, my feet are tiny, guys. Like and this is big for my foot technically. The only reason I have to get a shoe this big is because of the width of my foot. So the width of I have wide feet, so I have to go up a size. So I technically started out as like a 7.5, and now I have to go up to a 9 because of the width of my feet.
Well, your feet technically continue to grow as you age.
Yeah, well, it was the pregnancy that did it to me, I think. It is almost 1 a.m. It's like 8 minutes from 1 a.m. Yeah. But normally I'm up this late when I'm streaming on Mondays and Sundays.
Yeah, but it's a Tuesday.
Yeah. But usually I'll stay out late editing. So it's I think it's just I did a lot today. And again, there's no AC. But I
still?
Yeah, still.
That sucks.
It's not as bad though because I haven't had the fan on all night. So I will say it's getting better because right now outside the temperature is, let me see, it's 59 degrees outside. And go away, Timu. My God. It's going to be 81 tomorrow, 80 on Thursday. Then it's going to go all the way down to the 60s on Saturday.
Nice.
Olympic stars have a huge body and teeny tiny feet. I've done that doodle. All you got to do is look at my Instagram. I used to draw all my characters had tiny feet, tiny hands, and a larger head, and a generally normal body. My daughter's your height, but needs to wear a size 9 because of wide feet. Exactly. Which made me so mad because like the shoes I'd really like, I technically could have fit in if my feet were more narrow.
I can't wear cute shoes.
It sucks.
They never fit right. They don't have any arch support, which I really have to have. And yeah.
She's going to fight you for me. Technically, she came first though, babe. I don't know. Her.
Now you want to know what? I'd win.
It's true. She's taller. She got that stature thing going. And she's got an army of dogs.
And 2 cats.
That's true. And the cats. I think Faye has the cats. But the dogs, I don't think she got. My feet are size 14s.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think
Starman is
sheep's
an
feet are
11.
about big.
I think Starman's an 11 and a half. My brother is like 14, something like that. My dad and brother both have big feet.
Oh, so I told you about my slippers and the great deal I got on them, right?
Yeah. Rag it.
Can't leave fucking shoes on this house on the floor in this house for anything.
Sydney, you naughty boy.
Sydney and Bruce, both of them. You turn your back for 10 seconds on a pair of shoes and they disappear.
I've been there. It's not fun. Exposes more shoulder skin than me. I'm gonna go wash my eyes and brain.
So
talking about me, right?
We discussed the electric collar for Sydney.
And
I bought him one. And I put it on him. And then I used the buzzer. And then I didn't see him for 3 hours. And now previously, anytime I would try to put it on him, he would go hide. Because he knew what it does.
Mm-hmm.
So I have had to, in order to adjust him to the point where he's moving around after I put the collar on, instead of going outside and hiding where I literally cannot find him, I've had to trick him. I have had to first I started, and I hated doing it because I hate putting 2 collars on my dog at the same time. And when we leave the house, I have him on a choker because he's big enough for 1, and for 2, he's stubborn enough that I need that little bit of extra, hey, listen to me, you asshole. Or else, because the other ones I can do a flat collar, and if I tug, they get it. But he does not.
He needs that extra pressure.
He needs the extra pressure, which if you're against chokers, it's only because you don't know how to use them correctly. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. It's just the way it is. So to get him out of it, I had to put the collar on him right before I left the house. And to be able to leave the house with him, I picked him up, carried him to the door, and put his leash on him with the choker. And we spent the entire day out of the house with the collar on. So, I didn't have the remote with me or anything, even though ideally I would like to get him to the point where when I'm in like the office with him, that he's just wearing the collar, the shock collar, so that I can have him off leash.
Right.
But first we got to get him to the point where when he's wearing the collar, he's not terrified the entire time.
Treat association?
I tried treat association. Let me put it this way. So what happens is I would give him the treat before putting the collar on him. I would put the collar on him, and then I would have to literally shove the treat into his mouth because he would not open his mouth for the treat while the collar was on.
So now, did you get the same one that I bought?
Not the exact same one. I got one of the ones that we looked at. I don't remember which one it was. But so today I put it on him, and he stayed home while I took Bruce to work. And so he's been moving around with it on. We're going to do that for another few days before I even try to zap him again.
Oh my God.
You can't. Smart dogs, people, are hard to train for these kinds of reasons. They understand what's going on.
Right. And the first thing is that Orion knows what's going on. Okay, but here's the thing. He gets excited. And I told you guys that Orion doesn't learn unless he feels pain. But from jump, he will jump up and get excited to get the collar on. I don't get it. Because he don't like when it gets... Because the thing is, what I do is when he's doing bad, I hold it because he understands the remote means the collar works. Because I don't often hold up the remote while I'm doing it. I'll go like this. It'll be on the table. I just press the button. But he understands that remote is connected to the collar. And he understands completely what I'm doing. So it's so weird. It is so weird. He does behave a lot better though.
Yeah, I couldn't start training him because you can't train a dog that's already terrified out of its mind.
And that, I think that's the difference. Orion is not terrified, but Orion doesn't scare him. The baby is snoring. That is all. Go to sleep. Don't make me yell at you the way I gotta yell at Chaco. Go to sleep. She is trying to teach the baby to sleep early. And then when the baby goes to sleep, she goes to sleep.
I mean, that's about the only time a mom gets to sleep.
Exactly. But yeah. It's, I know I'm losing track of shit now. But yeah, with Orion, I'm very lucky. He was very quick with the collar. But there was one time, I forget what he was doing, and I had it up to 50. This is recent.
Well,
didn't affect him. I know the day that he flipped out in the grooming store about the bath. Take the bath, then go to bed. Whatchamacallit. That day I had it at 100. Didn't even click.
Wow.
It was. But I will say this collar is very powerful. I like it a lot. I'm happy that I got it. All that jazz.
Yeah, I haven't even had to use the zap on him. That reaction was just from the vibration.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the craziest part. You said just the vibration.
Yeah. I haven't even zapped him yet.
See, the vibration is a warning for Orion. Like, we beep to get his attention. We vibrate to tell him, no. And then if he doesn't acknowledge the vibration, now starts the countdown. 1, 2, and if after 2, he gets like a couple of seconds. Zap. And sometimes I'll put it up about 10 more than usual. If he's doing really, like if that day he is pushing every limit, I will randomly make it a little higher than normal.
Yeah.
Because then he doesn't get used to it and he understands that sometimes it'll hurt more.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy, I'm gonna take a nap, right? Where I'm getting so sleepy, you have no idea.
I think after he's a little more loose with the collar on, like right after I put the collar on, he doesn't seem to freeze up. I'm going to start using the beep and associating it with a treat so that at least the beep should get a positive reaction from him. And then from there, we'll go into vibrating for punishments so that I can beep first to get his attention and then vibrate if he doesn't pay attention. And then eventually someday I might have to shock him. But I'm thinking he's sensitive enough I might not need to.
It's definitely a matter of with Orion, he likes praise more. And I found that if I get really excited when he listens, he loves the food and that's great. But honestly, the pain and attention reward system has seemed to work better for him over time.
Right.
So when he really listens, I praise the shit out of him. And it was so funny. I was watching this police chase. If you were on my stream earlier today, we talked about it. The boy that took his mom's car, did 100 miles an hour, then did 110 in ongoing traffic, hit in the thing, and the canine unit found the kid. Whoever edited it, they show the body cam from the cops arresting the kid, tell him how stupid he is. And then they cut to, what's a good boy? What's a good boy? And it's so exuberant. And as this kid is saying, please don't bite me, the cop is going, who's a good boy? You found the bad man. You found the bad man. And it sounds like out of a movie. It doesn't sound real. But it's when I tell you, I wonder if I can find it. Hold on. I gotta see if I can find it. It was that funny. Like, it was that funny, guys. I gotta see if I can find it. I was watching this and I was in shock at how just funny it was. Where are you? Which one are you? Shit, I watched too much animation last night. Come on. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I gotta find it. It is so glorious.
I am actually going to run to the bathroom real quick.
guys can. Oh, great! They're fighting again. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. They can go ahead and fight.
All right, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I find it, guys, because like it's another YouTuber's video, so I got to make sure that I don't get too much of her in it. Okay, so I just. Okay. I think I found it. All right, I found the parts. I will wait for horror. Sup, Dragzilla? No. You understand, when I stop moving, it's because especially this late at night, when I'm tired. I actually have a really bad resting bitch face when I'm concentrating because I'm like. And I've realized, like, let me see if I can imitate it. I'm gonna try concentrating on something. See if I show you guys my face. I'm gonna try to lean back so you can see it better. The resting, you have to excuse her. Past head injuries. Shut up. Derp. I'm trying to think. I wouldn't be surprised if Star what? Knocks out. I could. I honestly could. I have fallen asleep in many places. I need to find something to read. Okay, yep, it is. And you look like you had a Mitch McConnell stroke. Oh God. Is I make like the weirdest faces, but it's because like, so when you draw, you naturally imitate what you want to draw. So you're naturally imitating what your imagination is doing. So sometimes what I'm doing is when I'm reading these things, I'm imagining the emotions going through stuff. And then my face starts corresponding to the thoughts. And that's a problem. For her way to counter that is to open. Yes. He's right. Because I'll go. That right there. If you ever see me like this. Concentration face. That 100%. 100%. I can't even deny it. And I hate it because I look mentally disabled when I do that. I'm like. And it's so bad. It's so bad, you guys. I know it's bad. I don't deny it. I can't even fight these facts. Because they are facts. I am what I am. That's all that it is. I mean, is anybody else, have you ever caught it like, and I feel it right here. I can't imitate the frown on command. Like, that's not even the worst my face can look. And I've also noticed sometimes when I was watching TV, I'd be like this. Right? So I'll be watching and I'll notice my head will be tilted just ever so slightly. And it happens over time. Because I know for a fact that my head starts straight. But I'll be concentrating and I'll be like, and then I'll be like this for maybe 20, 30 minutes of watching whatever it is. And then I'll hear a noise from like my phone. And I'll go, whoa, I wasn't even looking at anything. That's a low hanging fruit. I'm not going to put up with the effort. Hush 'em face. Hush. Any neck pain with that? Honestly, no. Because right now I'm doing it on command. But when I do it, everything is relaxed. Now, if I fall asleep that way, yes. Because, like, there's plenty of times where I've fallen asleep while, like, I thought I was awake. And I'll be watching something. And my neck will be overstretched on one side. Or I'll turn entirely one way to the side. And that hurts when I wake up in the morning. The least painful way for me to sleep is like this. That is the least painful way, with my chin directly down on my chest, and it doesn't hurt. It gives me the most, but I also am laying back in my adjustable base. So, there's that.
Knock, knock.
Oh, there's my lady. You ready?
Sorry. Yep.
Hold on. Hold on. Because I think this will be a good way to end us today. I think they'll enjoy it. Okay. So first, let me see how we're set up here. Okay, good. Okay.
You're gonna get bit by a canine!
Yeah, I would be trying to pet the dog for sure. Dude, that dog would come up to me. I might be like, he's got a good heart.
He's coming into these abandoned buildings.
Hey, Dragza.
This is Bose versus the world, by the way, and this is her video, Bose, but shorter. I love this girl. You want to have a fun time finding out about real crime stories? Follow her.
Show your location. You're gonna get bit by a canine right now. Yeah. Sheriff's office with the canine. Come on now, get us on my dog.
Dude,
You will be
okay,
bit.
yo, this is scary. But I mean, like, he really backed himself into a corner here. Y'all, he's got to have something crazy in the car, right?
No, that's the worst part. He didn't. He had no reason. None. He literally did it because he didn't want to have to deal with the consequences, and he didn't want to have to listen to his mom yell. So he was doing 100 miles an hour with an ankle bracelet on and 4 felonies already under his belt from before he turned 18. He had recently turned 18, like we're talking in the last few days, and was caught doing 99 down the highway. When the cops tried to pull him over, he bumped up to 110. And then when the cop tried to get him, he crossed the median, went into ongoing traffic, and bumped it up to 120 something.
Oh my God.
So no, that's the worst part of all of this. Now you can see they are giving this kid multiple chances.
Hey, maybe some people just really enjoy, I don't know, not abiding by the rules. Maybe they get like a rush from it or something. I don't know. I don't like to think about that.
I was just hooking him up right.
Bose is like me, and she believes that there are rules you have to follow. Follow the fucking rules.
Now just hold
As long
on.
as there's a good reason to follow.
If you break the law and the cop says, don't run, and you run, you're an idiot. You know what you're doing, and you know what's about to happen.
Especially when he tells you the canine's gonna bite.
Uh-huh.
I got footprints here. Okay. Hold on.
With the help of Canine Rip and Zavarian's footprints, the deputies were directly led to a small...
Now I want you to see all this. The kid had already driven this car into the field after going into a residential area and still going into ongoing traffic and not slowing down from 100 and some odd miles an hour. He still went that fast through residentials. This was on a big old farm road. This is some old man's house.
Small abandoned shed.
Going that way.
Dude, it's like a Call of Duty map over here.
Hey, firm, just make sure we have units to the north of us. That's the direction he's going along 26. You got a footprint right here. Let us know where you are. You're gonna get bit. Sheriff's office at the canine. Now it's up now. I'm gonna send my dog and you will be bit.
So again, now we've lost count. This is just what the cam shows. They shouted this at least 8 times that we've heard.
They've made it very clear he's going to be bit.
Yep, going through here.
Yo, thanks, Gray. That's really
Hey,
nice.
right here. Just stay right behind me. Yep, stay right behind me.
That dog's just happy working.
Okay, I'm gonna say something really dumb
What a happy puppy.
for a second. I think it's so fascinating that officers use dogs for a lot of stuff, like finding drugs or just like finding people or doing shit or getting control of situations. The dogs, I don't know. I just think it's fascinating.
It is quite fascinating, which is why I love animals so much.
One thing I would think that they might be doing now, though, also is because he's on foot now, I'm assuming he's left his car behind, and they're probably running the plates to see if this person has like any kind of bad rap or history.
It's his mom's car, by the way.
But there's also no guarantee that the person the car is registered to is the person that actually ran away on foot. So they're probably collecting a lot of information right now, but they cannot seem to find him.
When they looked through the doorway, Zavarian was seen lying on his back with debris covering him.
No way.
Come on.
I think how retarded this kid is. He figured if I put some debris on me, they'll never find me.
No, man, I'm gonna get bit. Get out of here. Get out. Let me see your hands.
You
I'm
dummy!
gonna send my dog on you if you don't get up and walk out right fucking now.
Dude, oh my god, he thought it was
Walk out
smart.
right
Did
now.
the dog find him? Hold on, I need to know. Did the dog find him? Was that a good hiding spot? Honestly, I feel like that was pretty good, but you can't hide from the K9 unit, especially if they're sniffing your car before they go get him. Oh, you guys all said no? Okay, well, whatever. Maybe I'm a little dumb. I thought it was a good idea. Get in the shed and cover yourself with some wood. Okay.
I mean, covering yourself enough that nobody can see you through the fucking window.
That would be good, yeah. I mean, you're still screwed if they've got a scent dog, but
For real. But all right.
Well, where would you guys hide? Keep running? You guys are
well, I
funny.
wouldn't do it in
Thank
the
you.
first place.
Stand
So.
up and walk
Right.
out right now. Hey, I'm so sorry, man.
You're not sorry.
Walk out.
For fucking felonies.
Walk out with your hands up right now.
I want you guys to see my hands. I don't want you.
One at gunpoint.
Here. Grab my hands.
If you make any moves, I will send my fucking dog.
This is such a scary situation to have put yourself in.
While taking him into custody, he had a strong odor of marijuana emitting from his clothing.
Oh no.
Sorry, as a person that lives in California, anytime they're like strong odor of marijuana, I'm like, all right, Florida.
Good boy. He's on ankle monitor.
That's the reason I ran.
That's the reason you ran?
Yes.
Because you got a probation warrant?
No, I'm not on probation.
Just because you got an ankle bracelet on.
Yes.
There's more reasons you ran than that.
I would hope so.
He's like right next to the guy and he's like,
And I tell you guys, the cuts don't end with the dog getting praised, and that was my favorite part of this video.
good job, you got him, good boy. I'm gonna give you so many treats when we get back, and we're gonna stand in front of his jail cell, and you're gonna bark at him, and we're gonna say, fuck you, buddy.
I haven't done anything.
Yes, you did!
I mean, I did run from the cops, yes, but
Yeah, and you're also in oncoming traffic.
Oh
multiple
yeah,
times,
that was crazy.
multiple felonies.
sir, I'm not like
Yeah, you are.
I never heard of-
Well, you should have stopped then.
What do you mean you're not
Okay,
like
I'll
that?
tell
You
you, I
just
don't have
did
my
it
license.
on camera, in broad daylight, in front of dozens of people.
$200 ticket, now multiple felonies. That's
That's the craziest part, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you never want to get pulled over by a cop, don't be a fucking idiot. Just take the fucking ticket. I say this because, like, you guys have no idea how much this shit pisses me off, which is why I watch it. Because then I rage, and then I watch these people turn to little bitches when they get in jail, and then I feel happy, and I'm like, God.
just dumb.
I didn't know it was a $200 ticket.
Good man. Good job, buddy. You got that man. Good. Oh. No, he's got
Thank
nothing
you,
on him.
Gray.
Where's the car at, Bo? It's way down here in the
That's the
field.
face of a dumbass kid.
Okay.
They're gonna have a fun time with that one.
All right. Did we call for something yet or no? All right. That's one way to go.
This is where he ended up the car. It's his mom's car.
Oh,
Wait, you see
God.
how deep in the mud it is.
Ooh, that's deep, my man. Oh, that's not good. There goes the boot full.
That's-
Dude,
I just need to go back a few seconds because that's what I've been trying to get to. Here it is.
Ooh, that's deep, my man. Oh, that's not good. There goes the boot full.
dude, I could.
When I saw that earlier, guys, you don't understand. I fucking lost it. Oh, you are tired. That usually make you bust out laughing. You is tired.
It's a funny thing. Dogs are funny. I was just thinking about how so I've been taking Bruce to work. Hey, Happy Dino.
Hello, Dino.
But I've been taking Bruce to work, and I haven't gone through the formal part of potty training with him yet, just because he seems to have gotten the idea from everybody else, pretty much.
Right. Watching
But-
everybody else gets in there, yeah.
Yeah, I do think we're going to. I mean, I'm going to do it for like a week for him anyway,
Yeah.
but not yet because I don't feel like getting up every 2 hours. And but you know, since we're at work, I make sure I take him outside. It's just making me think of how I praised him because he also seems to do better with praise than food. So, you know, when I praised him for going to the bathroom outside of work instead of going to the bathroom inside at work. So.
Right. I don't know if they do. I think they do another one where you show, but it's just. It's a good boy.
It's a good boy. Looks clear. And the knee waders.
Look at
Oh,
this. Look
God.
at this fucking shit.
We need new socks. Let's hold them right here, okay?
Music's still going.
Really?
What's your name, bud?
Now, does that kid really look sorry? Or does he look like he's sorry he got caught?
Oh, he's sorry he got caught.
I can tell you my full name. You can search
I'm a
my
mom?
market.
No, I'm not a mom. I have dogs.
No, it's not mom's car.
Look at this face. That's a face that you know when they were chasing him, he was going, fuck you, you fucking pig. They're gonna fucking catch me. I am speed. This motherfucker was acting like Lightning McQueen.
I ran because I don't have my license. Man.
Whose car is that?
So you just think about it. He was driving, no license, ankle bracelet, 4 felonies. It's not even his car. 99 miles an hour with weed in the car.
And it's his mom's car. It's not even.
I'm just like, and that's why when he says, I'm not saying I'm sorry because I got caught. I'm saying I'm sorry because they didn't mean to do this. The first 4 felonies didn't stop you from doing this, sir. I don't sorry at all. I just
Later,
don't.
Dino.
It's my mom's car.
Oh, is she gonna be pissed? I'll tell you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're pissed too.
How old are you?
I'm 7.
What the fuck did I just do?
Looked like she went back.
Ugh.
Oh, yay. Commercials.
Ugh.
Not how you.
7. I'm 18 now, actually. I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah. They really want you to see this commercial.
For real?
Not how you.
Go away.
Good. All right, he's good. We're gonna go off the back passenger seat right here, all right?
Bro, I never hurt anyone, bro.
You almost hit 3 cars head on when you went in oncoming traffic.
I know that. I know that. But listen, bro. I would have gotten way more trouble with my mom. Look what I just done to her car.
I want you guys to all understand that he was more concerned that his mom would get mad than that he got more felony charges and that he almost killed people.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's going to get mad because
Right?
you got more felony charges than you almost killed people.
And now she's gonna get her car repaired. And again,
Well, they're going to impound her car first. Let's be fair.
and mind you, this is the intelligence of a teenager. Well, let's just
There is
start
none.
out there.
There's none.
This is the same age of kids that they think can make smart, lifelong decisions.
I will say, in fairness, I don't think many people at any age make smart life decisions.
I can't. I can't.
But they are worse back then. You're absolutely right.
It's so bad.
Another reason why I do any of the videos I do, whether it's court stuff, body cam, murder cases, is because a lot of times people don't think about what happens after you commit the crime. It's all about the moment. Like when people are jealous or being greedy and they commit some kind of murder, or if they try to outrun the cops, or if they're, super disrespectful when they're being arrested or something. They're so caught up in the moment that they don't think about the repercussions. And I really hope that my channel always shows you guys the repercussions afterwards.
This is why I really like her. I don't know. I like Bo so much.
Told this guy he might be facing 5 years for that. 5 years?
On top of the other 4, you got 5. You got now 9 felony charges. You
dummy.
Yup.
If you were in his situation and you just had the forethought that you might face 5 years for this, wouldn't you stop the car? That is not worth it, bro. 5 felonies, not 5 years. Well, that's a lot of felonies, and it's real bad.
It was also discovered he was out on signature bonds for 4 separate felony cases. His charges in those included burglary to a dwelling, battery, and criminal damage to property.
Hey, remember he said I ain't never hurt nobody? Battery shows he has. Oh, and everyone keeps saying Donut Operator. I did see that in the comments in there and here. Who the fuck is Donut Operator?
He's a YouTuber who does this kind of content and stuff. Yeah. Law enforcement type content, guns. I don't remember if he's a cop, a former cop or not.
Oh, Faye, we're gonna go to bed after this, honey. I'll look at it in the morning.
Oh yeah,
I'm
we're
tired,
definitely ex-cop. Yeah, so he was an ex-cop. Yeah.
Hours. Like, I gotta wake up in 3 hours. I'm not. We're finishing this one, and then I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Oh, ex-Marine and ex-SWAT. Okay.
Cases right now?
He does have a couple of open cases. The one felony case that we're looking at right now, he does have a condition of having to wear a GPS monitor.
Poor old guy comes. I'm pulling in the driveway, and he he comes out into the driveway. He's like, "Get inside!" Yeah, there's a guy that lives in there.
Hey, bud, how old are you? 18? Gotcha. Alright, man, so I gotta read this to you real quick, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, to have him or her with you present. While you are being questioned, you cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before you have any questions.
I mean,
about your
Navy's
request. You can also decide to
Marine are
exercise
kind of
these rights
same
at any
thing.
time and not answer.
Marine?
Donut Operator. On one hand, I'm being told he's an ex-Navy, not Marine, but I mean, Marine is a subset of the Navy, so
He's military.
I'm not sure. Yeah, ex-military.
Any questions
That
or
works.
make any statements? Do you understand each of these rights I've just read to you? Okay. Do you want to answer any questions I have for you? Yeah, what do you want? Okay, so you reek like weed, man. Like reek like weed. Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you?
Check the car there. You're not gonna find anything.
I'm not. I know we're not gonna.
Notice how confident he was. You're not going to find any. You're not clever. They know you threw it somewhere, dumbass.
Find anything in the car because you threw it out.
Huh? I didn't. I promise you on my life, I didn't throw anything out. The first thought on my mind when I got out the car was to run.
Well, you reek like weed. Okay. So if we find something in the ditch, all right, where you were driving, it's gonna be linked to you. Okay.
I promise you on my life, you're not finding anything.
Oh my God, who cares? You shouldn't be talking to the cops anyway.
The same dog that found me is not gonna find anything because I'm.
Okay. Well, my dog found you, so I would assume that he's gonna find the drugs that you threw out there too.
That's exactly my point.
Okay.
Oh,
So
is there any more questions you want to ask me?
why didn't you stop, dude?
I didn't stop. If I'm being completely honest, because I don't have my license, I was scared, man.
That's it, dude? You
Yes,
ran because
I
you don't
didn't-
have a license?
Bro, you guys are more informed than me.
Not only did you run, but you drove on the opposite side of the highway? Can you?
I don't understand what is more scary, guys. Going 110 miles an hour into ongoing traffic, not knowing if you're going to die, or getting pulled over and possibly getting a ticket because you didn't have your license.
I would definitely take the ticket.
Motherfucking ticket. Mom could have swallowed it. Oh, he could have. Never mind. Never mind. I thought she meant mom could have swallowed him. That also is true. That also is true. Anyone want to hand this man a shovel, help him dig his own grave?
No, he's definitely digging.
He's idiot. And like, it just these videos make me feel so much better about myself.
Guys, imagine you're driving down the interstate at 65 miles per hour and you see somebody just coming at you head on. Oh my God, that would terrify me to get on the road for the longest time. That is so scary. And he just did it for himself to get away with it.
And I'm sure you probably didn't want to get bit by the dog.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't want to get bit by a dog either.
But I'm sorry, man. Like,
Dog bites hurt.
completely.
Right.
You may not believe me. You're only think I'm probably saying this because I'm caught, but I'm sorry.
Okay.
I would have stopped if I had my license, or if I thought that, or if I knew that the consequences.
Where were you coming
You were
from?
already going
I
99.
was coming from Madison. I had hung out with my friends. And honestly, I was on an ankle bracelet. I didn't know what could have happened to me. I thought I could go back to jail or something. I didn't know it was a ticket.
Yeah, you're driving without a license with 4 felonies, picking up weed, and driving on the opposite side of the roadway. You know what? With all that said, I know some of y'all still feel bad for him. No, I don't feel bad. No, personally, I don't feel bad for him. You can feel bad for him if you want to, but just a friendly reminder of everything that just went down there. Clearly,
I don't feel bad for people like this at all. It's very rare that I feel bad for anybody on these police cams. Like, I'm sorry, but straight up fuck most of them. They're just wastes on society. And they ruin other people's lives because of their own selfish choices.
has no regard for anybody but himself, and you can extend as much empathy as you want to people like this, but they will take and take and take and take from you in a calm demeanor, and then when you don't give them any more empathy, they will turn on you.
Do you want anything out of the car, like a sweatshirt or anything like that? Get anything out of the car? No?
I like that he's not resisting anymore. Like, I like that he's, you know, just sitting. He's like, all right, let's go. But what everything that just happened, it still happened. He could have hurt somebody else on the road, or he could have died. And then, oh my God, how bad would you feel for his mother then? Especially y'all that feel bad for her right now.
Bad for his mom
her
now.
son is just gone and ride.
Say it again?
I feel bad for his mom now.
Right, I feel bad. Like that's her child. That's what she got. And I can only hope that it's not a product of what she did.
I hate to say it, but it's always somewhat a product of, until they're at least 23, it's always somewhat a product of how they were raised.
It's just so because I've known people who did it right and the kids still turned out stupid.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, man. It just grosses. The whole entire thing, like this kid, ugh.
She probably doesn't know what to do. Multiple felonies, running from the cops at only 18 years old. And with all that, he could have taken somebody else's life and his own. No sympathy for rule breakers.
Sorry to give you a scare when I showed up, but I didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
That's why.
So that, I don't think they show the dog anymore.
The dog was the best part.
I think they say at the very end. Hold on.
It's because when I was young and reckless, I did equally dumb things. Well,
I've never done anything that dumb.
Never.
Thank you for not doing those dumb things anymore.
Yeah, I recalled that being the last part of the video. But okay, guys, Hara, why don't you start taking us up? I am going to go to bed.
I'll be on the midnight hump. Oh God.
See, you're as tired as I am, babe.
Oh, I absolutely am. I'll be on the midweek hump tomorrow night with everybody, and we're having Abomination AJ on for a nice conversation about God knows what. Thursday and Friday, I will be streaming Baldur's Gate. Oh my God, I feel like I haven't played the game in forever. Oh, because I didn't play last week.
She's preparing to be the bear. That's why.
No, I killed the guy who turns into the bear. He's dead. There will be no bear sex.
we stand for a bear killing princess.
Saturday there will be 7 Days to Die. Same with Sunday. And then Monday I'll be back here with my dear friend Starson, or hopefully we will, the tagline I've developed when I talk about us is we talk about everything furry, fuzzy, and frustrating, because you got to remember that humans are animals too.
You need to write that down because I won't forget. I won't remember that too. It's a really good one, and I'm gonna start putting that in the description. However, it's late.
It is late,
so I'll forget. Please make sure you message me that because that's
I will. I'm fine with Shadiversity not approving. That's fine.
Shadiversity can bite my ranch. Anyways, so there should be a video coming out this week. However, there is more rumbling in my neck of the woods, so I got to figure some stuff out. So that's where my energy is going. Otherwise, I'm not sure which video is coming out because I recorded like a bunch, and now I don't know what to release. Now I just realized all the videos I've got will not be themed to the time of year.
Oh no,
they're being released. So now I gotta record more.
It's never ending.
It's never ending. So what I might do is just release them periodically or schedule them for, I don't know. Either way. Then you'll see me Sunday with the lovely Faye Queen and Peachy for Smothered to Smothered. Then you will see me here on Monday with my beautiful, illustrious, red-haired beauty. This gorgeous girl, StarMorata, for Animal Hour, for all that fuzzy shit. And the next Tuesday, you'll see me here, where I'll be drawing, because I always have my art supplies ready. Otherwise, guys, that is it for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying up late with us. Sorry that, I think it's because I don't stream normally twice in one day. I think that's why I'm so tired, because normally I'm better than
the schedule's off. It's a Tuesday. We're supposed to be doing this on Monday. Blah, blah, blah.
But either way, guys, thank you for being patient.
In the treadmill.
We love you. I haven't stepped on one since 22 years. And it still runs my dreams. The nightmare. I hear thudding in the distance.
It's the thudding of your own head.
The smell of burnt rubber and tarred cotton.
Oh God.
And rug burns. So much.
Oh my God.
And you know what the worst thing is? I hurt my knee when I hit the wall. It started when I was young. Anyways. I love you guys. Remember to get your animals spayed and neutered. Remember to tell the people that are important to you that you love them and be safe. So horror.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
Be safe.
You too.
Have a great night, everybody.
See you later.